Global's product manager, and tonight we have actually launched our latest handsets under the G series family.
Right.
First is the G Pro 2, which is a successor of the LG G Pro, and of course the G2 Mini, which is the mini version of the
Right, so you have them both here, right?
Yeah, I have them both here with
So
me.
that is the G Pro 2, there you go.
This is the G Pro 2.
And the LG G2 Mini. Now, the
Correct.
LG G2 was your flagship very recently, right?
Yes.
And it was very popular actually. So
Yes.
tell us about both of these new phones. So what are they about?
Well, let me start off with the G2 Mini.
Okay.
Just to have a simpler
right.
demonstration. The G2 Mini in summary is really the mini version of the G2. Almost all of the specifications of the G2 have been embedded in this one. But do note that although the name says mini, it's only has a 0.5 inch difference from the G2 in terms of screen size.
Okay.
So this one is 4.7 inch comparing with the G2, which is 5.2 and still running on quad core.
This is also running KitKat, right?
This is also running on the latest Android KitKat and also already a dual SIM phone.
Right. Ah, nice. So I believe it also has the same like back buttons, right?
Correct, of course. The look and feel of this device is very similar with the G2. If you look at the device, it has the rear key at the back.
Right.
But this time we try to differentiate the back cover. It has what we call as the mesh pattern, so it's not that glossy comparing with the G2. Plus, this time around, it has a removable battery.
I see. And the G2 Mini, I believe, is a 4.7 inch?
4.7 inch.
Right, so this is a quad-core, 4.7 inch dual SIM
Dual SIM
phone
running
with
on the
a
Android
nice-looking
KitKat.
display right there. What kind of camera does this guy have?
It has an 8 megapixel camera, so it's very good enough for a mini version of a flagship device.
It's a nice, also small bezels right here.
Correct, very narrow bezel, similar to the G2.
Right. So how much is this guy?
This phone, aside from the fact that it has been upgraded, it has other features that G2 doesn't have. Just like the knock code. A while ago, I have this code. There, you'll see my knock code. Okay.
So you used to have the knock on feature where you just double tap the screen and it will unlock. Now the knock code is sort of like your lock, right?
Yes, it's like you have a code with terms of the way you
knocking it. Right,
in
nice.
terms of
So it's sort of a secret code, but simpler because you just tap on the phone, right?
Correct.
So that is the LG G2 Mini. How much is this guy?
This phone will retail for only 13,990.
Wow, so that's a quad-core phone with dual SIM and LG build quality and all that, 8 megapixel camera for
13,990.
Nice, so that is very affordable. So that is the LG G2 Mini. All right, so let's move on to the new flagship or the new Phablet flagship. Yeah.
So our latest Phablet device is the LG G Pro 2.
Right.
This is a successor of our award-winning Phablet device. This is a G Pro. As you can see here, it is a 5.9 inch full HD
very large,
IPS
but
display.
very handy because the bezels are very small, right?
Correct. Actually, it has one of the narrowest bezel in the industry right now. And but if you try to look at the device, the look and feel at the front is somewhat similar to G Pro, but if you look at the back, it has a similarity with the G2. Yes, it has the rear key, which, as we all know, had been very popular.
Yes.
Correct.
It's very nice. Actually, I like the design, and it's even with the 5.9 inch screen, it still looks like you can still hold it with one hand. I believe you have a feature though that you can use it just with one hand, right?
Correct. So if you wanted to utilize this with one-hand operation, we have this what we call as the mini view, which is very perfect for one-hand operation, wherein you can actually minimize the screen size. So this is perfect for convenience, and especially that you can actually adjust the screen sizes depending on your preference.
Right. So
sometimes if you're driving, this feature is really perfect for you.
Right. So if you're in a train or something,
Yeah.
and you wanna shoot a quick text out,
Correct.
but you find the display too big because you're holding onto the handrail or something.
Yeah.
Or if you're eating, you can send your text with one hand and don't have to worry. And then once you get back to two hands, you can still go back to the 5.9 inches.
Correct.
Right? So what are the specs on this guy?
Well, this one is running on a 2.126 gigahertz quad core, Qualcomm Snapdragon 800.
So that is the popular Snapdragon 800 processor with a very fast 2.3 gigahertz quad core.
2.3 or 2.26.
Right.
And then this one also has the what we call as the OIS Plus technology.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because G2 has this OIS technology.
Yes, so it has optical stabilization for the camera, making like low light shots better, right?
Yes, and perfect for shaky hands or moving objects.
Right.
But this time around, we have improved it because we tried to improve other features of the camera. And on a layman's term, it has been improved by 20% comparing with the G2.
All right, so actually the LG G2 had a pretty nice camera already. In how many megapixels?
13 megapixel.
Nice, so a full HD display, 5.9 inch, Snapdragon 800 4G LTE.
And it's capable of video recording.
Oh yeah.
Up to 4K Ultra HD.
So you can, if you have a 4K display, 4K LG TV, or if you want to save your videos in 4K for future use, you will have a 4K video, and also has slow motion or something like that, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
slow
nice.
motion editing, and I think everybody would love this. This is also available with G2 Mini. This is what we call as the flash for selfie. So as you can see here, there is a bright user interface. It doesn't literally flash on your screen. What it does, it enlightens.
It's sort of like a ring flash for fashion photography.
Yeah, that's what you may call it.
Yeah.
So this is very perfect for selfie.
Yes, it brightens your face. It makes the scene a little brighter for taking selfie shots.
Perfect for really low light settings.
Right. So that is the LG G Pro 2, a nice phablet with very small thin bezels, powerful processor, full HD display, and the OIS Plus camera. How much is this guy?
This one will retail at 32,990 pesos.
Nice. So that is a very affordable phablet from LG with the nice 13 megapixel camera. So when are they going to be available, both of them?
These devices will be available by next week already, so do check it out on LG stores.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.